going, guys? Second part of this one. First off, usual, please, I need you to comment so the algorithm thinks you guys like my stuff even more. You guys did very well last video. I really appreciate that. I thank each and every one of you individually. Thank you guys. And if you're interested, I'm writing a story. It's inside my description. The only real reason I'm writing it is because my writing professor, because, smart boy, I'm in like college writing classes. She said that I should probably work on my practical writing and typing. So that's what it is. It's inside the description of my channel if you are interested. I am not going to force you or beg you or anything like, but if you are interested, you can go check it out over there. I'm working on the third part of it. To be honest, the only reason I'm really writing it is because it's fun. Other than those two reasons, it's because it's fun. I enjoy writing it. Anyway, like, subscribe, and comment. Let's begin. We start this video off with right where we left off. However, it's quite a bit different. It's been 10 years. 10 full years since the Sins were chased out of the capital. If you remember, I said during the first two, Goku was being pursued by armies and groups of magical knights which although in various degrees of difficulty, he managed to vanquish all of them. It's to the point where they hadn't even sent any more after him. Shortly after this, Goku was actually, with the drop of troops sent after him to kill him, he's actually presumed dead. The kingdom would rather him be presumed dead in the threat of him himself being the second son of Wrath after Meliodas. They'd rather lure the kingdom inside a false sense of security rather than letting them know this quote-unquote threat is still walking the earth. He first hears about this when he has a turban covered his head, or just a regular hood covering his head, inside a tavern. He had been hunting around the area for a while. However, it's harder and harder for him to get food, seeing as he basically depleted all of the natural animals around there. And he's been making his way out by selling whatever he can find from the animals, being it their bones, for skin to make leather, or anything of the like, and eating the meat. And he becomes quite a respected individual here, going mainly around as a hunter, employing his services for that, and doing security from time to time, not letting his identity be known, seeing as he is presumed dead at this point. It's quite a peaceful existence. From the present day, we cut back 3 years. How Goku would first come across his village. Goku had actually been cornered by a group of very dangerous prey. And earlier from that, he was actually attacked by the last squad of magical knights who he managed to defeat, but they had damaged him beyond relief. It's to the point where Goku was very near death. And he needed to take these animals on because he needed food to get the energy to heal himself. Goku actually managed to kill all of the animals, but here he is, leaned against a hill, spewing blood and unable to move his broken body. A young woman comes by, asking if he needed help and asking how was he able to do this. These animals around him are the most powerful inside the area. It would take a squadron of magical knights to wipe out this amount. It would even cause them some casualties. Goku asks the woman if she has any food or water before passing out. She takes him to the village and helps him out. However, luckily for him, she didn't remove his clothing to show the Dragon Son of Wrath tattoo on his chest. So he's basically safe on that front. When Goku awoke, he looked around inside of the cabin. An older man walked through the door, asking who he is. Goku actually hid his name. I'm just gonna call him Carrot, okay? Seeing as Kakarot is a epithet of carrot because of the Saiyan rhyming scheme. He calls himself Carrot. Yet again, Saiyans are named after vegetables, with Raditz being radish, Nappa being Nappa cabbage, Prince Vegeta and Planet Vegeta being vegetable itself. Anyway, the old man says that they don't have much here, seeing as the kingdom isn't very keen to help this small, out of the way village inside this very dangerous part of the city. Dangerous part of the kingdom. So they don't get much support. So he's not able to really give out too much, do too much as a good Samaritan. And says that he can stay here, but he will have to pull his weight. And that's Goku what he's good at. Goku tells him that he's good at hunting. I'm going to be using Goku because I don't want to say Carrot. It sounds ridiculous, but I'm too old for that anyway. The old man says that by chance too that he is a hunter. He's seen it inside this boy. He realized that he wasn't normal, seeing how toned his muscles were and the fact that he was able to survive those injuries without any real long-standing effects. The old man says that he'll hold him to him being a hunter as soon as he's healed enough to move, saying as all those injuries and broken bones will take a normal person around 2 to 3 months before they're able to move to the point where they were originally. However, after just a week, most of Goku's injuries are healed. Everybody's baffled. This child that was nearly dead, with his mangled arms and legs, and hell, part of his lung was collapsed. He's able to just basically walk all of this off, leaving nothing but his arm and legs sore compared to how they were previously shattered. The old man too is impressed, asking him to go on a hunt with him. Goku makes his way through the area. The old man does have some new techniques that Goku had never learned, seeing as Goku was never really taught to be cautious, seeing how monstrous his strength was. At this point, he finds himself learning a lot from the old man. And the old man, too, is able to learn something from him, along with the man's granddaughter. I know I said daughter at first, but I'm changing it. Granddaughter. They even make a pretty happy family. It continues like this for the remainder of the 10 years. This is when, after this little time skip of ours, some magical knights arrive there. Among these knights is a knight that Goku recognizes, but hoping doesn't recognize him. It's a good thing the knight really does not recognize him. The knight tells all of them that he tells him that he doesn't care about what the Sins did inside the capital, because at the end of the day, he still sees Goku as his grandson as well. He tells him to leave and not to try and avenge this petty little village and end up getting killed inside the process. Goku can't accept this. He lays the old man to rest, seeing as he croaked inside this time. And with the village burning, he just stands there for a moment, remembering his memories here. This is when he looks out inside the distance, making his way across, seeing a track of footprints, determined to follow them. Anyway, that's the end of this part. Hope you guys enjoyed. Remember, like, comment, subscribe. I'm writing a story. Channel description if you are interested. Goodbye. Hope you have a nice day. Comment, all that shit. Goodbye.